Good day, my kings and queens. Thank you for tuning in to Eva TLC, Tough Ladies Conquer. I am so happy to be here. I know it's been a minute since I've posted, maybe like a week or two, kind of taking in all the stuff that's happening around the world. Thank God I haven't been affected by it personally, but a few of my friends have been, with this whole COVID virus and the world just being in a complete pandemic right now. A lot of our lives are on pause. I'm currently working from home, which is a little adjustment. I'm not going to complain because I'm actually enjoying it. I'm spending time with my children who are grown and probably soon on their own. So I'm appreciative of the time that I get to just kind of like stop and take a breath and soak a lot of things in, especially with all the ongoing changes within our own lives. In comparison to the whole world. So I'm just grateful to be here and thank you for tuning in. I'll let you know ahead of time. Tough Ladies Conquer. Started it about 2 years ago. It's my baby. It's about promoting mental wellness among the masses. Your vibe attracts your tribe, so I'm happy that you're here with me. I know I'm dope, so I know you're dope. Again, thank you for tuning in. Mental wellness is very important to me, and during these tough times, I want to be here to give you that support and that encouragement and motivation and inspiration and all that good stuff. So I had picked up this book in the Five Below. And the book is Be Happy, 35 Powerful Methods for Personal Growth and Well-Being. It's by Dr. Rebecca Ray. She's the founder of the Happy Habits program, happy spelled HAPPI. So disclaimer, I did not write this book, but I am recommending for anyone who wants to go buy it. It's at Five Below. I don't recall how much I paid for it, but it probably was $5 or under. So this book here, it says to invigorate your well-being one happy habit at a time. So I'm here to promote happy habits. And I'm going to read from the book. So, the introduction. This book is in your hands for a reason. Maybe it's because you refuse to settle for a mediocre form of happiness. Maybe you are thirsty for techniques that can boost your daily well-being. Maybe you could do with a moment to yourself to work on your quality of life rather than caring for someone else all the time. Or maybe you received this book from someone who cares about you. However, it ended up in your possession. This book invites you into a global conversation on happiness and how we can create more of it. Here, I've collected all of the strategies that I found most effective for boosting your sense of happiness and well-being. These strategies are based on a combination of the science behind happiness and my clinical experience in working alongside clients on their journeys to becoming happier people. Now it's your turn. Come and walk with us. So shout out to Dr. Rebecca Ray. Thank you for this book that now I'm going to be able to share with my tribe. And so the chapters in the book cover choosing, cultivating, practicing, and making space for. So today I'm going to do choosing joy. And I'll jump around the book. And if I get any comments or suggestions, I'll follow that, of course. But today we're going to start with choosing joy. So how to use this book. You've probably already figured out that this book is about fostering habits for happiness. But before we move on, I want to clarify what I mean by happiness just to make sure we're speaking the same language. Happiness itself is an emotional state, and as emotional states go, it's fickle and impermanent, especially when you want it most. In Be Happy, I'm talking about the broader concept of well-being, the one that includes all the ingredients we need to feel an overall sense of happiness. Maybe I should put my glasses on, being that I'm having a hard time reading. Excuse me. Oh, with age, a couple of things start to go. So I guess my sight was one of them. But I'm farsighted, so I need glasses to read. Anyway. I like to use Martin Seligman's theory of flourishing, which also includes the following components. A is positive emotions, activities that provide a sense of engagement or flow, healthy relationships, a sense of meaning and purpose, and a sense of accomplishment. From this list alone, you can see that it's not as simple as just becoming happy and then holding on to that pleasant emotional state with a white knuckle grip. The good news is that you have a great deal of control over these happiness ingredients. And in this book, I'll appeal to your inner freak, into your inner control freak, and show you just how to take your ability to thrive into your own hands. But before I lull you into a false sense of security, we should talk about the aspects of your own happiness that are not within your control. So how to use this book, all right? All right. So let's go straight into choosing, cultivating, practicing, and making space for. Again, you can get this book from the 5 spot, 5 below. This is by Dr. Rebecca Ray. This is not my book. I'm just reading through it so we can have some content and we can discuss it, and hopefully I can encourage you guys through whatever I'm reading in this book. I'm sharing it with you. So choosing emotional states and values that help us to live full lives based on what's important to us deep down. Cultivating habits and routines that provide the architecture for a life of flourishing. Practicing over and over again methods that create a well-being mindset. And making space for life when it gets hard, so you can face the many ways life trips you up without getting stuck. At the end of each chapter, you'll find the sidebar titled Make a Habit of. This is where we put these lessons to work and look at ways we can cement positivity into our everyday lives. After taking time to look inward while reading these chapters and identifying which parts of your life you'd like to change, use these closing sections to focus your energy toward making an actual difference. Congratulations on acknowledging and you can get more out of life. The habits to come will show you how. Let's go. All right, so I actually bought this book as a gift for someone, and I haven't seen them in order to give it to them, so I'm sharing this book with all of you as a gift. It's a gift to me. I actually took my time to look through it the other night, and I was like, I can actually use this on my channel. It's what I'm here for. I'm here to encourage and motivate, and I'm a happy person. I want to share that with everyone, and I want you to conquer that. I want you to be able to conquer that part of you that feels that maybe you can't be happy or you're just not happy all the time. Okay, I know we have emotions. That's how we're made, and I want you to know, and it's okay to emote, of course. I just don't want you to get stuck in low vibrational things. You know, I want you to feel good, feel high vibes all the time, even when things are going wrong, as right now we're all experiencing, and as a collective, you know, all over the world. It's sad and it's scary, but we have the time now. Well, a lot of us have the time now to just take a break and sit back and reassess the things that are going on in our lives. And even for those of you that are working and you're getting mandated and you're working the extra hours and you feel like you don't have a moment, we're going to learn a way to create those moments, even if it's just 5 minutes. Okay? I hope everyone's feeling well today. Happy Monday. All right. So choosing joy, gratitude, kindness, patience, laughter, the bright side, courage, self-love, flow. Happiness is a transient emotional state, and it can be hard to find and harder still to hold on to for long. Some days it may disappear for no good reason at all and leave you scrambling for other emotions to fill in place. Luckily, thriving is a psychological state that doesn't just rely on positive feelings like happiness, but the daily choices we make. Maybe if I put the book here, I don't have to look away from the camera. Bear with me, I'm learning this. Let's see if I can do it like this. Okay. Luckily, thriving is a psychological state that doesn't just rely on positive feelings like happiness, but on the daily choices we make. We want to live a rich, vital, fulfilling life. Choose your focus, choose your actions. While reading this first chapter, take some time to reflect on the choices you are currently making versus the choices described here. Sometimes our choices are unconscious, and it's not until we are represented with the alternatives that we realize we've been sabotaging ourselves all along. How familiar you guys with self-sabotage? I know I've done it, and it's a habit that you have to break. It's really easy for us to dump on our own selves, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, why not choose you? Why not choose happiness? Why not choose all the good things for you when we're always constantly wishing it for other people? So we're going to work through that. We're going to learn all of that. So let's talk about the daily choices that determine A, the emotional state we want to embody, and B, the personal values we can connect with along the way. So choosing joy. Let me hold it like this. Choosing joy. Find out where joy resides and give it a voice for beyond singing. Find out where joy resides and give it a voice far beyond singing. For to miss the joy is to miss all. That's by Robert Louis Stevenson. That's a quote that she chose, I guess, for this particular subject. So again, find out where joy resides and give it a voice for beyond singing. For to miss the joy is to miss all. So think about that and let that resonate. How does that resonate with you? We are blessed with the capacity to feel all the colors of the emotional rainbow, but too often we miss the brightest one. Joy, like all the strong feelings, brings us closer to our true selves. Before you worry that I'm going to okay, hold on a second, because I don't want to keep reading from the book. So let's think about this now. So we are blessed with the capacity to feel all the colors of our emotions. What does that mean to you? So we have an emotional rainbow, right? And too often we miss out on the high, bright colors, like what I was just talking about, feeling low vibration. It's easy to accept that, right, for ourselves, but for someone else, we always want to be quick to cheer them up and stuff like that. So it's time that you accept this for yourself, acknowledge it. Vibrate on those high frequencies, vibrate on those high levels, vibrate on those high colors. So some ways to savor positive experiences. Let's try some of the ones that they are suggested in the book. Showing your joy. So how do you show your joy? With me, I smile a lot. I like to tell jokes. I'm always laughing. I like to reach out to people and ask them how they're doing and share some stories. Sometimes I try not to do an overkill because at times if someone's not on your same vibration, they kind of feel like, well, in my experience, like I'm showing off or I'm bragging and boasting, and there's really nothing wrong with sharing your joy. But someone that's on that low vibration may take it that way. At least that has been my experience. Although I still feel that spreading positivity and joy is infectious. So someone around me cannot feel down for a long period of time. And if they don't like feeling good, then they have some other stuff going on with them. And I just talk to them about that and figure out where it is that's coming from so we can identify it and rectify it. Because why not vibrate on high frequencies? There's nothing wrong with that. It makes your brain feel good. It makes your heart pump stronger, and your body functions better. You sleep well. You're eating well. Why not? All right. So showing your joy. Smile. Pump your fist. Do a backflip. Somewhere that offers a soft landing. Shake your rump. Whatever does it for you. Take a moment to express your joy. Don't keep it inside. What good is it there for you? Or what good is it to you there? Right. So keeping your joy inside is not going to do you any good just to keep it inside. Share it. It's infectious. Other people will catch on to that. Celebrating your joy. So a big thing for me with this one is I love to celebrate everything, small and big successes. It doesn't matter what it is. I am a joyful person. I love to hear good things that happen for myself and to other people. It just makes me feel great. And I get super excited over everything. I'm a Cancer, so that's how water signs are. And I have a super big heart, and I just love to hear just good things. I don't care if you learned how to roller skate and you never did, or you haven't roller skated in a long time and it's your first time doing it in 30 years and you finally did it. I will celebrate that. If you cooked your first meal, doesn't matter what it is, if you did jumping jacks for 5 minutes, I'm going to celebrate that. So if you need someone to give you that extra positive boost, call me, because I am super, super, super giddy and excited about everything. So celebrating your joy, whether it's your happy moment or someone else's, take time to celebrate it. The celebration could be a simple hug or card with some encouraging words, or it could be a party for 100 of your closest friends. The point is that unless you make an occasion of things that are worth celebrating, they will generally pass you by, along with the significance and the progress of your life. So it may not be important to someone else, but if it's important to you, then it's the most important thing, because you are number one, okay? And before you can take care of anyone else, you have to take care of yourself. And I really mean that. Fall in love with yourself. Fall in love with yourself. You don't need to go find yourself. You already know who you are. You just need understanding of self. So once you understand yourself and you accept yourself, please, please celebrate everything good that happens in your life. Everything. It doesn't matter what it is. You wake up breathing. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for the things that you have. Don't even worry about the things that you've lost or that you don't have, because it doesn't make sense to focus on stuff that's no longer here. So please, please, this is a big one for me. Celebrate all happiness or joyful things. Talking about your joy. When someone asks you how you are or how your day was, remember to talk about the little happy things. It is easy to fall into a gripe session. Trust me. My head starts to hurt. I can't take it. I really can't. All negative things, it weighs down on me. It drains my energy. So I don't partake in it. I don't care who it is. There's something good in every day. I promise you, there's something good in everyone. We may not all be good at everything, but we're all good at something. So please focus on that. And I really mean that. The compliment you received on your outfit, the encouragement you received from your boss on this month's sales figures, these things count as part of your fabric of life, the fabric of your life. They give it color. And if you don't celebrate the color when it's there, you run the risk of only seeing gray. And we want to get rid of these gray colors, dark colors they're not adding anything. I know I wore black today, but that's because this is how I'm feeling. But you could see the light in me. Nothing could damp me. You don't understand. And remembering your joy. If you are facing a difficult time, you have the choice to remember times when you felt better than you are feeling now. Keep a joy list handy. A list of events, moments, and experiences that make you smile when you remember them. Draw from this list when you need a dose of delight in your day. So that's going to be your first homework. I'm going to read that again, okay? Let me move this phone over here so I can read from this while I'm looking into the camera. I know this is looking crazy. I'm going to get better with this, I promise. It says, keep a joy list handy. A list of events, moments, and experiences that make you smile when you remember them. Draw from this list when you need a dose of delight in your day. That's going to be your first homework. I want you to make a joy list. So your joy list, what's going on here? Your joy list has to include anytime that you felt great about anything, felt good about anything, felt happy about anything, felt content about anything, felt satisfied about anything that made you smile. I'm going to read that to you one more time. Keep a joy list. A list of events, moments, and experiences that make you smile when you remember them. Draw from this list when you need a dose of delight in your day. I am known for making lists on everything. Pieces of paper, on my desk, the back of a receipt, a menu or a flyer in my car. I have journals all over the place. I even have the notes on my phone. I'm constantly jotting stuff down. I don't care if it was just a memory or something just occurred or something that you heard, something that you read. It could be a sign. It could be a picture that you saw. It could be something that somebody had on. If it brought you joy at that moment, it doesn't matter how much of it, please write that down, because then it'll jog your memory. So anytime you're feeling down, it'll bring you right back to that moment where you felt good. These are just little pick-me-up suggestions. Again, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Pardon my neighbors. I live in Brooklyn, so, we're loud here. But let's start with the joy list. All right? I hope that I was able to bring joy into your life for these 20 minutes that I've been talking on here. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's keep this. My vibe attracts my tribe, so I know you're here for a reason. You're dope. I'm dope, you're dope. To my kings and queens out there, please hold your head. I don't know what's going on in your personal lives right now. If you guys care, please email me at toughladiesconquer@gmail.com. I'll make sure I put it in the title of this video. And let's keep this going. I'm gonna come on here every day. It's gonna be a work in progress. If you have any comments, please put them down below or just email me, and let's get this popping. Let's make it better, and let's make it better for us. I love you guys. Please stay safe and stay healthy. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I got a lot to say, but I would love to hear from people so I can know how to grow my content on this channel, okay? Thank you so much. Stay well. Mwah.